Ano kaya ang magandang paraan para mapalago ang pera? Kung mag-franchise kaya ako ng mga restos tulad nito.
Bakit? May milyones ka ba?
Wala! Uutang!
Naku, mahirap yan.
Alam nyo ba, pwede din kayong maging shareholder ng mga kumpanyang yan. Talaga?
Paano?
Invest in mutual funds. Mutual funds?
Hindi ko alam yan eh.
Kahit sa maliit na halaga, magiging shareholder ka na ng iba't ibang kumpanya. Gusto nyo bang malaman kung paano? Sige ba? Saan nga ba maganda mag-invest? Sa bangko? Sa negosyo? Sa real estate? Stock market or mutual funds? Or sa healthcare at insurance? Lahat yan, actually, maganda. Pero, ano nga ba ang dapat mong unahin?
In building wealth, kailangan may plano. Kailangan may strategy. Kung inyong maaalala, in our previous videos, pinag-usapan natin ang isang proven and tested strategy in building wealth.
Building a solid financial foundation. Just like building a house, you build it from the ground going up. Una, you need to ensure proper healthcare protection. Meron kang short-term healthcare para sa mga healthcare needs mo ngayon at meron ka ding long-term healthcare para sa mga healthcare needs mo when you get old. Then, protect your family with proper protection. Kumuha ka ng sapat na life insurance. In case may mangyari sa'yo, hindi maiiwang kawawa ang iyong pamilya. Manage and eliminate debts. Kung may utang ka ngayon, unti-unti mo na itong bayaran hanggang ma-zero mo ito. You also need to build 3 to 6 months worth of your expenses as emergency fund. Then, start to build and grow your investments. At para masiguro mo na mapopondohan mo ang pag-build ng iyong solid financial foundation at mas mabilis mong mapapalago ang iyong investments, you need to increase your cash flow. Ano nga ba ang investing? Investing is the commitment to use money and expect to make more money to achieve a long-term goal.
Ibig sabihin, ang investing ay hindi one-time lang. Dapat ito ay tuloy-tuloy hanggang ma-achieve mo ang iyong mga long-term goals. Long-term meaning minimum of 3 to 5 years. Kapag nag-invest ka, you hope nakikita ang perang inilagay mo. Hindi natin maiaalis ang lahat ng risk pagdating sa investment. Kagaya din sa maraming bagay sa buhay natin. Hindi ba halos lahat naman ng bagay may risk? Ngayon, bakit nga ba kailangan nating mag-invest?
There are two main reasons why. Una, to beat inflation. Ano nga ba ang inflation? Inflation is the increase in prices of goods and services. Example, kung ang inflation rate ay 5%, ang item na worth 1,000 pesos ngayon, next year, 1,050 na. In 10 years, 1,700 na. After 20 years, 2,700 na. Kung hindi ka mag-i-invest at nakatenga lang sa savings account sa bangko ang pera mo, earning 0.25% per year, siguradong talo ka. Akala ng marami, kapag nasa bangko ang pera mo, ay safe ito kaysa sa mga investments gaya ng stocks at mutual fund dahil guaranteed daw ang interest sa bangko. Ang hindi nila alam, unti-unting bumababa ang value ng pera nila dahil sa inflation. Ang goal ng investing ay mas mapalago ang ating pera ng mas mataas kaysa sa inflation rate. Pangalawa, to achieve our financial goals.
Hindi natin kayang magtrabaho habang buhay. Darating ang panahon na titigil na tayo or hindi na natin kayang magtrabaho pa. Para mas mabilis nating maabot ang ating mga goals, kailangan nating matutunan pagtrabahuhin ang ating pera.
There are 3 stages in our financial life. Stage 1, man at work. Kapag tayo ay nagsisimula pa lang sa ating career, sa trabaho o negosyo, we have no choice but to work hard for money. Kailangan nating kumayod para matustusan ang ating mga pangangailangan at ang pangangailangan ng ating pamilya. Pero, while working hard, dapat nagsisimula na tayong mag-save at mag-invest. Stage 2, man and money at work. With consistent saving and investing, darating ang time na magiging significant na ang ating investment and it will start to earn money para sa atin. Example, kung meron ka ng 1 million sa investment mo and if it earns 10% per year, nagge-generate na ito ng 100,000 kada taon. Stage 3, money at work. When the time comes na sobrang laki na ng investment mo, you will have the option to stop working for money already at hayaan mo na ang pera mo ang magtrabaho para sa iyo. Ang tanong, magkano ang dapat na meron ka sa investment para masabi mo na sapat na ito para pwede ka nang tumigil sa pagtatrabaho? The ballpark figure or estimate is around 10 to 20 times of your annual income. Example, if you're earning 25,000 per month sa iyong trabaho or 300,000 per year, kung meron ka ng investment worth 3 million pesos that earns at least 10% per year, that means you already have passive income of 300,000 per year or 25,000 pesos per month. Meaning, sa interest pa lang ng investment mo, na-replace na ang kinikita mo sa trabaho mo. You now have the option to stop working already at gawin ang mga bagay na passion mo. So, saang stage ang gusto mo? Stage 1, Stage 2, or Stage 3? Siyempre sa Stage 3. Pero, nasaang stage ka na ngayon? Lahat naman tayo ay nagsisimula sa Stage 1. We work hard for money. Kailangan lang pagsumikapan natin na unti-unting umusad tayo sa Stage 2 hanggang marating natin ang Stage 3.
Pero bago ka mag-invest, alamin mo muna ang mga basic rules and considerations na ito.
Una, have a goal and purpose. Bakit ka ba mag-i-invest at para saan ba ito? Para sa retirement mo ba? Para sa dream house mo? Dream car? Educational fund para sa anak mo? Or dream travel vacation? If you have a clear goal and purpose in investing, meron kang clear direction, motivation, and you can build an effective strategy na magpapadali sa investment decisions mo. Pangalawa, know the target amount and know your timeline. Magkano ba ang target mo para sa iyong goal at kailan mo ito gustong ma-achieve? You need to define the specifics para alam mo kung paano ka magsisimula, hanggang kailan, at magkano ang kailangan mong i-invest. Example, gusto mo na mag-retire ka with 10 million after 20 years. Magkano ang kailangan mong i-invest regularly para ma-achieve mo ang retirement goal na yan? At 4% average rate of return per year, you need to invest 27,500 per month. At 12%, 10,300 per month lang ang kailangan mo. Pero kung hindi ka marunong mag-invest at pinatulog mo lang sa savings account ang pera mo, at 1%, kailangan mo ng 38,000 per month na investment. Mas malaki pa ang kailangan mo dahil alam naman natin na less than 1% lang ang interest sa savings account. Pangatlo, higher return, higher risk. Sa buhay, lahat halos ng bagay may risk. Hindi natin yan maiaalis. Ganon din pagdating sa investment. Ang pwede natin gawin ay i-manage ang risk. Paano? Through financial literacy. Pataasin natin ang ating financial IQ. Kapag hindi natin alam ang ating ginagawa o pinapasok na investment, mas mataas ang risk. Pero kung alam natin at naiintindihan natin ang pinapasok nating investment, mas bumababa ang risk. Isa itong rason kung bakit marami sa ating mga kababayan ang nai-scam. Kahit hindi nila naintindihan, basta't pinangakuan ng mabilis at malaking kitaan, sinusunggaban agad. Tandaan mo, huwag mag-invest sa isang bagay na hindi mo lubos na naiintindihan. The higher the risk, the higher the return. The lower the risk, the lower the return. Zero risk, zero return. Pang-apat, diversification. Sabi nga ng bilyonaryong si Warren Buffett, on earning, never depend on a single source of income. Make investment to create a second source. On investment, do not put all your eggs in one basket. Pag bumagsak ang basket, basag lahat ng itlog mo. Huwag mo itaya ang pera mo sa isang investment lang. Diversify. Pwede kang mag-invest sa stocks, sa iba't ibang mutual funds, sa healthcare, at marami pang iba. At panglima, time is your greatest ally. Time is your greatest ally or asset in building wealth. Example, if you just invest 33 pesos per day or 1,000 pesos per month at an average rate of return of 12% per year at magsisimula ka at age 20 years old, pagdating mo ng age 60, you can have 11.8 million pesos. Pero, kung age 30 ka pa magsisimula, down to 3.5 million na lang pagtungtong mo ng 60. Mag-procrastinate ka pa and you start at age 40, 1 million na lang yan by age 60. At kung age 50 ka na magsisimula, 232,000 na lang yan after 10 years. When you delay, you lose millions of pesos. Money needs time to grow. The earlier you start, mas maraming oras ang pera mo to compound and grow.
Ngayon, saan nga ba maganda mag-invest? Pwede kang mag-put up ng sarili mong negosyo from scratch. O di kaya, mag-franchise ka ng mga successful na businesses. Pero, most likely malaking kapital ang kakailanganin mo para dito. Or, mag-invest ka sa stock market at maging shareholder ka ng mga malalaking kumpanya na listed dito.
Through the stock market, pwede kang makisosyo, bumili ng mga shares ng malalaking kumpanya kagaya ng Jollibee, SM, BPI, Ayala, Meralco, PLDT, Globe, Petron, at marami pang iba. Paano nga ba mag-invest sa stock market? There are two ways to invest in the stock market. Una is through direct stock investing. The Philippine Stock Exchange Composite Index or PSEI is the main index of the Philippine Stock Exchange. It is the benchmark measuring the performance of the Philippine stock market that is made up of the top 30 listed companies carefully chosen to represent the general movement of the stock market. Ito ang historical performance ng PSEI for the past 16 years. Kung mapapansin mo, taas baba ang movement nito. May mga taon na negative, Like nung 2008 World Financial Crisis, it is at negative 48%. Pero bumawi naman at positive 63% noong 2009. Kahit naakyat baba ang performance nito, ang actual return ng PSEI for the past 16 years ay 292% or an average of 18% per year. Kung ikaw ay mag-i-invest directly sa stock market, here are some basic requirements na kailangan mong malaman. Una, constant monitoring. Kailangan mo ng oras para bantayan at i-monitor ang market, lalo na kung trading ang ginagawa mo. Pangalawa, good source of information. Kung ang source lang ng information mo before you do anything ay ang balita, sa radyo, sa dyaryo, too late ka na. Pangatlo, investment savviness. You need to have some sort of expertise. Kailan ka bibili at kailan ka magbebenta. Kapag hindi mo alam at naiintindihan ang ginagawa mo, madali kang matatakot at mahihirapan kang gumawa ng mga desisyon. At pang-apat, bigger amount of money. For as low as 5,000 to 10,000 pesos, pwede ka nang mag-open ng online investment account mo. Pero, kung magagandang stocks ang gusto mo, very limited lang ang kayang mabili ng 10,000 pesos mo. Hindi ka makakapag-diversify. For example, ang Ayala Corporation ay nag-average ng 700 pesos per share ngayon. May minimum board lot ito na 10 shares. Ibig sabihin, sa Ayala Corporation pa lang, 7,000 na kagad ang ilalabas mo. Iisang stock pa lang yan. Kung gusto mo talaga mag-invest at mag-diversify sa maraming magagandang stocks, siguro kakailanganin mo ng at least 200,000 pesos. The second way to invest in the stock market is through indirect investing via managed funds or pooled funds, specifically mutual funds. Mutual fund is an investment company that pools or combines money from different individuals or institutions. Kapareho sa stock market, kapag nag-invest ka sa mutual funds, ang binibili mo ay shares ng mutual fund company. Nagiging shareholder or part owner ka ng mutual fund company. Investors can invest 1 million, 100,000, 10,000, or even start for as low as 1,000 only. Pati nga SSS nag-invest din sa mutual fund ng 3 billion pesos. Lahat ng yan, pinagsasama-sama ng mutual fund company at i-invest sa iba't ibang uri ng investments like stocks, bonds, at iba pa sa tulong ng isang eksperto or fund manager. Kapag kumita o lumago ang investment ng mutual fund company, tataas din ang value ng shares ng mga investors. Mas marami kang shares, mas malaki ang kikitain ng investment mo. Paano ba bumili at magparami ng shares sa mutual fund? Sa mutual funds, merong tinatawag na net asset value per share or simply NAV-PS. This represents the buying or selling price of a mutual fund in a given day. Pwede mo itong i-check at makita online anytime. Hindi ba kapag bumibili ng gas, it is price per liter? Kapag bigas, price per kilo. Sa mutual fund, it is price per share or NAV-PS. Example, kung ang NAV-PS ng isang mutual fund ay 50 centavos at nag-invest ka ng 1,000 pesos, ilang shares ang mabibili mo? So, 1,000 divided by 50 centavos is equal to 2,000 shares.
Ano nga ba ang mga advantages ng pag-i-invest sa mutual funds?
Una, professional fund management. There is a full-time investment expert together with his team of researchers and analysts na nakatutok sa investment mo. Meron silang comprehensive research and good source of information tungkol sa economics, political issues, hindi lang dito sa Pilipinas, kundi maging sa ibang bansa na nakakaapekto din sa ekonomiya natin. Ikaw bilang investor, makaka-focus ka sa iyong trabaho, makakapagbakasyon ka, or makakagawa ka ng ibang bagay, having the peace of mind na may mga ekspertong nakabantay at nagmamanage ng investments mo. Very few individual investors can match the muscle of a big pool of funds, experience, and skill of full-time professional fund managers. Kung ikukumpara natin, sa direct stocks investing, parang ikaw ang driver. Sa mutual funds, parang kang nakasakay sa isang bus papunta sa destinasyon na gusto mo. Pwede kang mag-relax, matulog, or enjoy ang view habang bumabiyahe ka. Kampante ka na makakarating ka sa pupuntahan mo dahil isang eksperto ang nagmamaneho para sa iyo. Pangalawa, potentially higher returns. Because a mutual fund is managed as a single portfolio, it is able to take advantage of certain economies of scale. For instance, with its billions under management, it can negotiate for lower stock brokerage fees or command higher interest rates on fixed income investments. Pangatlo, diversification. There is a saying that goes, "Do not put all your eggs in one basket." This is especially true in the world of investments, which is full of uncertainties. Ang maganda, kapag nag-invest ka sa mutual fund, you already achieve instant diversification dahil ang mutual fund ay required by law to invest in a wide array of securities. Ang isang mutual fund ay invested to more than 20 or 30 different companies in the stock market. Kung direct stock market investing ka, very limited lang at iilang stocks lang ang mabibili ng 10,000 mo. Sa mutual funds, kahit 1,000 lang ang invest mo, automatically nakakalat at nakasakay na sa iba't ibang companies kung saan naka-invest ang mutual fund. Dahil sa diversification of investing in different investment instruments, securities, industries or asset classes sa mutual fund, napapababa ang risk ng investment natin. Pangapat, transparency. Investors are allowed to know kung saan ini-invest ang pondo ng mutual fund company. Available ito sa mga annual financial report at fund fact sheet. Investors also have the right to attend and vote during shareholders meetings. Panlima, great equalizer. Mutual funds are also the great equalizer in investments. Ibig sabihin, ang interest na kikitain ng isang investor with 1,000 investment ay pareho lang ng interest na kikitain ng isang investor with 1 million investment. Kung kumita ng 15% ang mutual fund company this year, lahat ng shareholder or investor ay kikita ng 15% din, proportionate sa amount ng investment or bilang ng shares ng bawat investor. Pang-anim, liquidity. Mutual funds are considered very liquid investments. Pwede kang mag-redeem o magbenta ng shares mo anytime. The law provides that redemption proceeds must be given within 7 banking days. Pero usually, most funds are able to pay redemption proceeds within 2 to 3 banking days. Just be aware na merong holding period ang mga mutual funds company, usually 3 to 6 months. Kung magre-redeem ka within the holding period, may minimal exit fee ito. Pero if you redeem outside the holding period, wala naman ng exit fee. Accessibility and affordability. Pwede ka na mag-open ng mutual fund account for as low as 1,000 pesos lang. For as low as 500 pesos naman, pwede ka na din magdagdag sa investment mo anytime, kahit online. Pangwalo, safety. Mutual funds are highly regulated by the SEC or Securities and Exchange Commission under the Investment Company Act and its implementing rules. Ito ang ilan sa mga safety measures imposed by the SEC sa mga mutual fund companies. Una, at any given time, a mutual fund company must have 10% available as cash or liquid asset to ensure na anytime magbenta ang mga investors, merong available liquid assets to buy back their shares. Pangalawa, a mutual fund company cannot invest more than 10% of its asset in one security or company, maliban na lang sa mga pautang sa gobyerno. This will ensure diversification of investment at may iwasan ang connivance ng isang kumpanya at ng mutual fund company. Pangatlo, operating cost of the mutual fund company should not exceed 10% of previous year's net asset. At pangapat, mutual fund companies can only invest sa maximum of 25% in the real estate sector. Ang mga mutual funds ay required din na mag-submit ng reports sa SEC at sa mga shareholders on a regular basis. May regular auditing din na ginagawa na kinokonduct ng isang external auditor. Lastly, investing in mutual funds is tax-free. Ang interest or gains sa mutual funds upon redemption are not subject to personal income tax as stated in RA number 8424 or the Tax Reform Act of 1997. Unlike sa savings account sa bangko, ang napakaliit na interest na 0.0625 to 0.125% per year ay subject to 20% withholding tax pa. This benefit alone makes it more profitable investing in a mutual fund. There are three types of mutual funds. The first one is bond fund or fixed income fund. Dito, funds are invested mostly on fixed income securities like treasury bills, bonds, or corporate papers. Pinapautang sa gobyerno or private companies. Ang average rate of return dito ay 4 to 6% per year. If you want capital preservation, stability, and reasonable growth above inflation, ito ang fund para sa'yo. The second type is stock fund. Dito, majority of funds are invested in stocks or equities. This type of fund has an average rate of return of 15 to 18% per year. Kung long-term investor ka, more aggressive, and you want to maximize the growth of your investment long-term, ito ang fund para sa'yo. Pangatlo is balance fund. This is a combination of bond fund and equity fund. Kung hindi ka masyado aggressive pero gusto mo ng profitability at the same time stability, ito ang fund para sa'yo. Average rate of return ng balance fund is 12% per year. Remember, the higher the risk, the higher the return. Stock fund has higher risk as compared with balance fund and bond fund over the short-term period. Pero kung long-term investor ka naman, stock fund can give you a much higher rate of return. Just take note, mutual fund is not covered by PDIC. Returns are also not guaranteed, and past performance is not a guarantee of future returns. Kapag nag-invest ka sa mutual fund, may tinatawag na entry fee or sales load na i-charge sa'yo. It usually ranges from 2% to 3.5%. Meaning, every time na maglalagay ka ng investment mo, merong kinakaltas na 2% to 3.5%. That is, for every 100,000 investment mo, ang pumapasok lang sa investment mo ay around 96,500 to 98,000. Yung 2,000 to 3,500 napupunta yon sa entry fee or sales load.
Dito pumapasok ang malaking advantage ng IMG Membership Benefit Platform. Bukod sa unlimited financial education, part of our growing 48 membership benefits ay ang direct access sa lahat ng mga mutual fund companies na partner ni IMG.
Ito ang mga top mutual fund companies na partner ni IMG through Ramp-Ver Financials, Soldibo Funds, Atram or ATR Kim Eng, PhilEquity, Philam Asset Management, First Metro Asset Management or FAMI ng Metrobank Group, at Sun Life Asset Management. Sa IMG, when you invest in these mutual fund companies, 0% entry fee or wala ng sales load ang mga investments mo. Buong-buo ang perang inilagay mo converted into shares. Wala ng kaltas, kaya mas maraming shares ang mabibili mo. Here is an example of the advantage of 0% entry fee or sales load. Let's say, bumili ka ng PhilEquity Fund shares on January 5, 2009 at 8.2332 NAV. If you're a non-IMG member at nag-invest ka ng 100,000, 97,000 lang ang net investment mo due to the 3% sales load. 97,000 divided by 8.2332 is equal to 11,872 shares. Ang investment value nito on December 28, 2020 at 34.5984 NAV is 410,752. This is an actual return of 310%. Now, if you're an IMG member, ang net investment mo ay 100,000 dahil 0% sales load ka. Ang mabibiling shares nito ay 12,146. By December 28, 2020, your investment value will be 420,232. This is an actual return of 320%. Napakalaki ng difference given the example of a one-time investment of 100,000 lang. Imagine kung continuous kang nag-i-invest for 20 or 30 years. Ito ang historical performance ng PhilEquity Fund. Nagsimula ito noong 1995 at 1 peso per share only. As of April 27, 2021, PhilEquity Fund's net asset value per share is at 31.5199 already. This is an actual return of 2,741% in 26 years or an average return of 105% per year. Kung nag-invest ka ng 100,000 pesos noong 1995, ang investment value na nito as of April 27, 2021 is 2,840,910. Again, that's just a one-time investment noong 1995. Imagine if tuloy-tuloy kang nagdadagdag over the years. Kaya dapat consistent ang investing kahit magandang takbo ng market at invest pa more and accumulate more shares kapag bumababa ito. So how to open a mutual fund account? Here are the requirements na kailangan mong i-accomplish at i-submit. Account opening form, suitability questionnaire, dito mo malalaman ang risk tolerance mo. Investment application form, FATCA declaration form, data privacy consent form, photocopy of 2 valid IDs, at TIN number. You can also opt to open an account online via Seedbox at www.rampver.com/seedbox. You can either get started directly or pwede kang mag-sign up as an IMG member. If you start as a non-IMG member, you are subject to entry fees or sales load. But as an IMG member, zero load forever ka. Also, as an IMG member, you will automatically have an IMG Soldivo mutual fund account with 1,000 pesos worth of shares. This is without the hassle of filling up and submitting a lot of documents. Your account will be based on your IMG membership registration. Magkakaroon ka din ng access sa iyong IMG members portal kung saan pwede mong i-monitor, pwede kang magdagdag, or mag-redeem mula sa iyong IMG Soldibo funds. Ilan lang yan sa 48 membership benefits na pwede mong ma-enjoy as an IMG member.
So when is the best time to start? Yesterday! 10 years! 20 years ago! Kung meron lang sanang nakapagturo sa atin ito dati pa. The good news is, hindi pa naman huli ang lahat because the next best time to start is now!
Remember, time is money. If you procrastinate and delay, you'll lose precious amount of time and it will cost you a lot of money. If you are 25 years old and you want 5 million when you reach age 60 at ngayon ka na magsisimula at an average rate of return of 10% per year, you only need to invest 1,537 pesos per month. That's because you still have 35 years for your money to grow. Pero kung mag-delay ka and mag-start ka at age 35, you'll need to invest 4,236 per month already. Kung 45 ka na magsisimula, kailangan mo na ng 13,114 pesos per month. If you will start at age 55, you'll need 68,249 pesos per month already just to achieve the same goal. Kaya don't delay. Save and invest as much as you can, as early as you can.
Marami nagsasabi, YOLO! You only live once! Kaya i-enjoy ko muna ang buhay ko. Tsaka na ako magsisave. Tsaka na ako mag-i-invest. Bata pa naman ako eh. Pero, huwag mo rin kakalimutan. Yago, you also grow old. Saving and investing doesn't mean na hindi ka na mag-i-enjoy ngayon o huwag mo nang i-enjoy ang buhay mo. Pwede ka namang mag-enjoy while saving and investing for your future eh. Dapat, balanse lang. Kaya ano pang inaantay mo? Start now! I encourage you to become an IMG member so you can start your investing journey. Enjoy zero load sa iyong mga mutual fund investment at ang marami pang benefits ng pagiging IMG member. Kung gusto mo malaman kung ano-ano pa ang mga benefits ng pagiging IMG member at paano ka matutulungan ng IMG platform, watch this video in my YouTube channel. Pwede ka din umattend ng aming live financial literacy webinar via Zoom. Just register dyan sa link sa description box sa baba. If you have any questions at may IMG member na nag-share sa'yo ng video na ito, talk to that person. Sigurado ako, tutulungan ka niya para makapag-start ka kaagad. Otherwise, get in touch with me. My contact details are indicated in the description box below. Sana nakatulong at na-bless ka ng video na ito. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Please, share it with your friends na din para mas marami tayong ma-educate at ma-bless na tao. Muli, I'm Robert Salonga, proud IMG Financial Educator.